Kaminsky drops it back there for Darren Kruger. On the far side is Trevor Sims. Can't get a shot away. 8 seconds left in the power play. Right in front. Here's a chance. Oh, and that just sailed wide. Kruger goes after the puck. It's stopped at the line by Kevin Knopf. Just missed by inches. Penalized player Jason Smart picks up the puck as he stepped out of the penalty box. Now it goes over. Number 25 is Corey Koser. He can't control it. And Kruger in his own zone, the goaltender, fires it off the boards. Backboard is Jody Prasnick for Saskatoon, number 2. Prasnick with Jason Smart. Smart feeds it along the boards to Corey Koser. Back to Smart. A pass up the middle to Darren Bader. He was stopped. Here comes number 21, Darren Kruger, trying to get it in front to Tisdale, and that's broken up and shot down the ice. Back goes number 4 for Swift Current, Kevin Knopf, and it's cleared around the board. Saskatoon keeps it in. 2 players behind the play mixing it up. Now number 15 for Swift Current, Blake Knox. Saskatoon has a chance, a shot, close puck, and covering up is Trevor Kruger as Saskatoon almost gets the equalizer on that play. We're early in the second period in Saskatoon. Goaltender Mike Greenlay of Saskatoon has been sharp here in the second period.
Bernie, he's played very well. This is a great toe save here. That shot was going to go in, but he made a great toe save. He's been very good. And Swift Current is coming on now. They've started this period very, very well. And Greenlay, I think, the first 5 minutes has been very, very important to the Blades staying in this hockey game.
The 2 teams at full strength. Here comes Swift Current moving in. Number 15 is Blake Knox. Knox in the corner trying to get it to Kyle Reeves. Reeves, number 17 for Swift Current. Jamming along the boards. He's bumped there. Puck slides to number 19. That's Kimby Daniels. Daniels helped out by Knox. Tried to roll the puck in front. And good defensive play by Scott Sissons, and Bauer gets in there as well. Number 8, Rob Lalashore. Lalashore lofted a shot by Kyle Reeves. Now Bauer. He lifts the puck out to center ice. Lambert of Swift Current leaves it for Kevin Knopf right in front of his own goal. Almost lost it there. Here's Sissons. Number 19 trying to get it in front to Kocher. And it's taken by the Broncos. Number 3 is Lambert. Lambert drops it there for Reeves. A shot, loose puck, score!
Swift Current's known for their goals off the rush. This is a 3-on-3 rush. Nice little drop pass by Lambert. The shot goes through to the goaltender, and the man penetrating is not picked up here. He gets his blade on it, and he puts it in. And Swift Current on a 3-on-3 got a great scoring chance here. There's the drop, there's the shot, the loose puck. He just gets his stick on it, and tremendous goal. Excellent play by the Swift Current Broncos.
The goal by Blake Knox. Number 15, the native of Thompson, Manitoba, Coach Graham James says he's been a real surprise this year. A 16-year-old gives Swift Current a 2-0 lead. Now the Saskatoon Blades. Sutton fires the puck towards the net. It comes back to Sean Snezzer. Snezzer, number 4, kept it in. The Broncos get the puck out to center. Snezzer has it again for Saskatoon, gives it to Sutton. Back to Sean Snezzer, a native of Abbotsford, British Columbia. Trevor Kruger, the goaltender, can't get it out. Sutton keeps it in. Kruger out of the net frequently. The goaltender for Swift Current plays the puck. It's brought out now by McFarland. McFarland gets it over. Here comes Kennedy. Kennedy taken out of the play, and the puck slides into the corner to Ken Sutton. Sutton now has it for Saskatoon. Up with Garrett. Over the line, Sutton with Garrett heading for the net. Drops it back to Sean Snezzer. Off the boards. Trapping it is Christie right in front. Trying to set up Kevin Kaminsky.
Gordon, you can really sense that Swift Current's relaxing now. They're starting to open up a little bit. And Saskatoon has got to get a little more poise and get back in this hockey game with that next goal, for sure.
Swift Current enjoying a 2-0 lead as the puck cleared to an open wing. Snezzle forced back by Kyle Reed. Tries to clear it in front. Tisdale intercepts the shot off the arm of goaltender Mike Greenlay. Around the boards it comes. Kept in there by Brian Sackett. His brother Joe is here, a member of the Quebec Nordiques and a former member of the Swift Current Broncos. Now Saskatoon, Drew Sautel. Sautel got a weak shot away. Lambert plays it off the boards. It goes to Brian Sackett. Up the middle now to Tisdale. Tisdale drops it there. Reeves, and he got a shot, but it was blocked by defenseman Jody Prasnick. Darren Bader. Prasnick clears it up on the right side. Holine just slaps it to center ice.
One of Marcel Comeau's objectives in this game was not to give up very much numerical advantage on the rush. And Swift Current now, they've got a couple of 3-on-2s lately, and they're very dangerous on the rush. And it's very important for the Blades to tighten up.
Here's Kosher right in front, and a great chance by Darren Bader. Bader, number 22, set up beautifully in front, but failed to capitalize. Here comes Daniels back for Swift Current. Up over the line. Daniels drops it there for Trevor Sims. And the Blades. Here's a 2-on-1. Moving up over the line, trying to get it in front to Bauer. And that was stopped on the short side. Loose puck in front. And the Broncos quickly get possession. McFarland with Daniels. Up over the line. Sims heading for the front of the net. A shot. That's kicked out by goaltender Greenlay. And it's shot down the ice. Icing is indicated, but it doesn't go far enough. Lambert back to get it.
Bernie, Saskatoon is opening up. They've got two pretty good scoring chances themselves here in this particular shift. But boy, they just can't give up that numerical advantage. Swift Current's pretty sharp.
And here they come again, the Swift Current Broncos with Daniels. Kennedy takes the pass. That was broken up by Ken Sutton, and he shoots it down the ice. Back for it now for Swift Current goes Darren Kruger. Kruger, number 21, slaps it off the boards. Soberlack got to his own blue line. He was checked. Kaminsky racing into the corner. He bumps there with Darren Kruger. Kaminsky trying to feed the puck to Brian Garretts. And it's brought out by the Broncos again. Soberlack at the blue line. It's brought back by Ken Sutton. Lets it go, and a glove save by Kruger. Then Sutton bumps in front, and the puck slides right back into the Saskatoon zone. Talk about great tempo and excitement. Canadian Major Junior Hockey. What a game this is.
Bernie, it's unbelievable. This is about 2.5 minutes now without a whistle.
And there we have a whistle. There'll be penalties, one aside. The Swift Current Broncos enjoying a 2-0 lead midway in the second period. Well, little mix-up in front of the Swift Current bench, and two players in the penalty box. 10:26 in the second period. Some great names on the Memorial Cup over the years. 1947. Memorial Cup was won by Toronto St. Michael's. Red Kelly, Fleming McCall among the names on that 1947 Toronto St. Michael's team.
Bernie, the last 4 or 5 minutes, this game is going the way Swift Current wants it to go. They want to open up. They want to get some scoring chances. They want them to take some chances, the Blades, and the Blades are going to have to stay with their game plan, which is to play tight checking and not open up like this.
Almost a steal there by Tisdale, and the Broncos get possession. The pass comes up on the right side to Mark McFarland, lets it go. And that's deflected off number 8, Rob Lalashore, and we have another penalty coming up for hooking. So we'll have a power play opportunity when we return to... The penalized player is Colin Bauer, off for hooking, so Swift Current will go on the power play.
Lots of traffic in front here by the Blades. Point shot trying to get through traffic, and that's one of their strategies, Bernie, is to get lots of traffic in front of Kruger. They think that bothers him. He's a very intense, emotional guy, and they try to make sure they got traffic in front to make his job a little bit more difficult.
So Soberlack at center, and that's broken up and shot down the ice by the Saskatoon Blades. The Broncos setting up Bob Wilkie, number 24. Second round draft of the Detroit Red Wings in '87. Got in by Dan Lambert. Brian Sakic, number 26, digs after it. It comes back. Wilkie is knocked against the boards by Ken Sutton. Here's a chance to the point. A drive by Lambert and a save by Mike Greenlay. The coach of Swift Current Broncos, a native of Winnipeg, Graham James, his third year with Swift Current.
I would imagine that Graham James right now is thinking to himself, this could be the key part of the hockey game. They're up 2-0. They're on a power play. He knows if they score here, that 3-0 lead could be very commanding. So I'm sure he's telling his players now, be assertive, don't lay back. Let's get that third goal.
There's a quote from the coach of the Swift Current Broncos, Graham James. The #1 ranked team in all of Canada this year. They secured first overall by the largest margin ever in WHL history, 25 points. And here's a scoring chance, and that just hit the mesh behind the net, and the fans back there thought it might have gone in. The Broncos on the power play. Sakic has possession. Ryan Sakic to Lambert. He has it, and it's knocked off his stick by Corey Kosher.
Bernie, I thought Lambert made a great play there. He held the puck, let the man go down, but a good second effort play by the Blade penalty killer, and they're out of trouble.
Here comes Lambert. A sizzling shot just goes wide. Sakic keeps the puck in. It comes back now to Bob Wilkie. Wilkie over to Dan Lambert. Lambert trying to get it in front for Soberlac. Number 16 gets it, but he couldn't get a good shot. Ryan Sakic setting up on the power play. They've been awesome on the power play during the season. Setting up here, Daniels in front, and it's intercepted and brought out by Jason Christie. Here's Christie, and he's taken out of the play by Bob Wilkie, number 24. Christie still digging after the puck. 12 seconds remaining in the power play opportunity. Comes out to Kotelnikov. He knocked the Swift Current player Sakic down, and here's Lambert deep in his own zone. Kruger comes away out of the net. Bauer is back, the penalized player, and the team's at full strength. Here comes Trevor Sims. Got to center, was stopped, the lead pass, and Kruger comes away out of the net to play that to center ice. McPherson over to Ken Sutton, and the Broncos slap it out to the center ice zone. Sutton, good spin there, then backhands the puck in. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left. Full line, a shot. Here's a chance. Sisson scores! The Saskatoon Blades on a goal by Scott Sisson. Gets right back into it, and a standing ovation greets that goal.
Here it is, Bernie. Shot right here. Rebound comes over. The rebound off the block shot comes out. Sisson's a quick release. Just beats Kruger on the glove side. And there it is again here. Quick release right here. Just beats him on the glove side. Great shots. What an emotional lift. They just killed off a penalty, very important one. They come out and score a goal. This is a very important phase of the hockey game right here.
A 30-goal scorer this season. Scott Sisson gets a big goal here in the second period to get Saskatoon right back into it with Swift Current leading by 1 goal now. Colin Bauer, number 10. Played his minor hockey in Fort Saskatchewan. Setting up. Here's Bader going after. It's a 2-line offside pass called by linesman Jay Scherers of Vancouver. 6:48 remaining. This is Saskatchewan Place, opened February in 1988, the home of the Memorial Cup Championship. I'm Bernie Pascal with Dave King, Kevin Waugh, and our CTV sports crew. Swift Current leading by 1 goal. Face off inside the Saskatoon line, and it's slapped right back in there by Darren Kruger, number 21. He had 63 power play assists this season, a WHL record. Here's Darren Bader shooting the puck in right on to goaltender Trevor Kruger, who makes the save. Now the Saskatoon defenseman Jody Prasman Had trouble there. Bauer moves in to help him out, number 10. Bauer trying to backhand it along the boards. Loose puck at the side. They try to jam it there. As right on top of the play was Sheldon Kennedy. And it's lifted up into the crowd and out of play. We mentioned the Memorial Cup. The players here attempting to get their name on that coveted Canadian Major Junior Hockey Trophy. 1956. The Toronto Marlboros won the Memorial Cup. The likes of Bob Fulford, Harry Neal, and the captain of that team was Al McNeil, who's involved in a playoff now of a major sort. The Calgary Flames against the Montreal Canadiens.
That should be a great series of Calgary and Montreal. We're seeing a great game here. We're seeing two junior teams put on a great display of hockey, and it's been an exciting game with the crowd really a big factor in this game, Bernie. And the Blades now, that goal should settle them down, and this should be very interesting this last 6 minutes of the second period.
Swift Current Broncos won 55 games this season. Saskatoon won 42. The finalists here in the Memorial Cup, the other teams, Laval Titans and the Peterborough Petes. Peterborough lost the semifinal last night, 6-2 to Swift Current. Number 19 of Saskatoon, Scott Sissons, who has scored their goal, fires the puck in, and Peter Soberlack got it out to center, and Sutton shoots it right back into the Swift Current zone with Danny Lambert after it there. Here comes Lambert, and he ran into the referee, Loris, with the puck as he tried to bring it out of his own zone.
Bernie, this is one of the matchups that they were trying to get. Again, the Saskatoon, they want Daniels. Certainly want his line out against Scott Sissons. And again, when you get your matchups, it really helps.
Here comes Koser in with Sissons, and Koser can't get a shot. Loose puck at the side, and Kotelnikov was all tied up before he could jam it in. And the Broncos bring it out to center ice. Soberlack gets it ahead. Here's Daniels, number 19, and he's spun around as he is bumped by Sean Snezer. Jason Smart, number 20. Native of Prince George, who now lives in Red Deer. Gets it to Sean Snezer. Snezer just shoots the puck into the Swift Current zone. Loose puck, 5 minutes remaining in the second period. Darwin McPherson, big defenseman, number 27 for the Blades, shoots it in. A delayed offside, waved off, and here's the puck in the corner. After it for Swift Current is Kevin Knopf. Knopf trying to get it out of his own zone. They all jam against the boards in the Swift Current zone. 4 players there, but the puck is still loose. Now they get the whistle from referee Darren Loris. The Swift Current Broncos lead by 1 here at Saskatchewan Place. Today, and Toshiba will present a Toshiba color television to the Memorial Cup Most Valuable Player. Another of the many awards on the line today here at Saskatchewan Place in Saskatoon. Here's a chance in front now. Number 12, Drew Sautel, but it was knocked off his stick. Reeves brings it back in to Tisdale in front, and Reeves is taken to the ice. There will be a penalty coming up to Drew Sautel for interference. So Sautel will head to the penalty box. Swift Current will go on the power play. Drew Sautel for interference, and he had to do that, Dave, nullifying a big scoring chance.
Well, he definitely have to come back because that was a 4-on-2 rush. The Swift Current defenseman joined the rush. Saskatoon turned it over deep, and it's a 4-on-2, and he was forced to come back, and he made a good second effort there, but a little bit aggressive on his back checking, but certainly a play he has to make.
I wonder who will be the MVP in this game. There have been some great ones over the years. Barry Beck, Stan Smeal, Dale Howard-Chuck, Adam Creighton. Who will be the MVP today? Here's Sissons. He has scored the Saskatoon goal, number 19, and a shot. Kruger stops that. Now, here come the Broncos, led by number 12, Kennedy. Gets the return pass, the shot, stick safe, loose puck, and covering up his green lay, and then it's knocked away.
There's a 3-on-2 on that power play, and boy, that's dangerous. They had a great scoring chance. There are 2 good scoring chances, one off the shot, one off the rebound.
And they have the puck again, a lead pass. Here's Sheldon Kennedy. Darwin McPherson back quickly, and it's broken up and slapped outside the line. Wilkie drops it deep in his own zone. I'm
sure Marcel Comeau would like them to play a little bit tighter here on their penalty kill. They're giving up too many advantages on the rush here, and Saskatoon's game is to play tight checking and not get giving up too much to Swift Current, especially in that neutral zone, Bernie. They make some good things happen.
Oh, they're on the power play, and we talk about Swift Current's great success during the season. Number 21 of Swift Current is Darren Kruger.
There's your 3-on-2 and a nice trailing pass to Kennedy. A good shot, a loose puck. Those are the kind of plays you can't afford to give up, because when you can score on a power play on the rush, that's a real bonus.
Swift Current Broncos scored 10 power play goals in one game this season. They defeated Moose Jaw 11-3. 10 of their goals were on the power play. That was back in mid-January. And they have a power play now leading 2-1. Kruger out of the net. Gets it ahead to Bob Wilkie. In forechecking is Brian Garrett, number 14 of Saskatoon. Soberlack takes the pass. On the left side there for Kimby Daniels. That's broken up. Here comes Christie. Christie, number 21, going in against Lambert. Still has possession right in front, trying to get a shot. Lambert had a firm grip on Christie and got away with that. 2:45 remaining here in the second period. Off the boards and shot down the ice off the stick of Tracy Kotelnikov.
This is much better penalty killing. They're doing a very good job. Swift Current's first pass and their breakout has always been off.
Score! Kotelnikov! A turnover in the Swift Current zone, and it's all tied at 2. The capacity crowd at Saskatchewan Place as Kotelnikov on a costly giveaway. A big turnover here, Dave.
That's a big give over a turnover. There's no question. Those kind of plays hurt you. On your power play breakout, you got to be sharp, and they look like they're a little tired. And now there's the giveaway again. Throws it across into traffic. Picks it off. A good shot. And now Saskatoon is right back in the hockey game. You couldn't ask for a better finish for Saskatoon here in terms of going late into the second period.
And Kotelnikov was with us in the first intermission. The captain of Saskatoon gets one of the biggest goals of his junior career, and he had 41 goals this season. The crowd very appreciative of the effort of Kotelnikov. Now here comes Kennedy, right back in for Swift Current. Dropped it back, setting up Knopf, and he can't get a shot, and it's cleared off the stick of Scott Sisson. Sautel is back on the ice. A short-handed goal by Kotelnikov. Here's a chance now right in front. And number 23, Kozowski, trying to get a shot. It's stopped by goaltender Greenlay on the second attempt. And the Blades shoot it down the ice. 1:45 remaining in the second period. This is Kevin Knopf on the right side to Kozowski, and it's an offside pass. Well, you couldn't ask for a better finale. We're tied at 2 in period number.
Second period intermission. We'll talk with Sheldon Kennedy of the Swift Current Broncos, John Winter and Marv Hall, two major sponsors of the Memorial Cup, and the chairman of the Canadian Hockey League, Ed Chenoweth, guesting second period intermission. Now back to Bernie.
Kevin, what a great job. Molson Breweries, with their president, John Winter, Barry Thompson locally, they take pride in their role as a great sponsor. And Cooper Canada, with Cliff Gable, Marv Hall, Dave Grant and company. They've sponsored the Memorial Cup, the co-sponsor for 7 years. We salute Molson Breweries and Cooper Canada for their involvement. 1:25 remaining in the second period. We're tied at 2, and a shot, and it's called back to the center ice zone.
Bernie, you've got to wonder what right now it's in the minds of the Swift Current team. They blew a 3-goal lead in the game 1 versus Saskatoon. Now they've had a 2-goal lead disappear, and so certainly the Blades now have got the initiative, and they should be going into the third period here in a very close hockey game. Exactly what Marcel Como wanted. He wanted to go in the third period with a score close, or ideally the lead, but at least close, and now he's got what he wants.
Record crowds for the 1989 Memorial Cup Championship. Saskatoon did a great job in curling, hosting the Brier, and here they are. Outstanding support for the Canadian Major Junior Hockey Championship, the coveted Memorial Cup. The top 2 teams, an all-Western final, an all-Saskatchewan final, Swift Current and Saskatoon. Goaltender Trevor Kruger. His backup today is Don Blishen as the puck comes out to center ice. The final minute of the second period, Lambert drops it in front and tried to get it back to Sakic at the line, and it rolled away from him. Number 24 is Bob Wilkie. Wilkie gets it ahead to Danny Lambert. Lambert is taken out of the play.